Hi guys, I'm back. This is just a quick video to talk about something that has been coming up a lot lately for me. A lot of younger trans girls, or who haven't started transition or whatever, have messaged me and asked me, how did I make the decision to transition, or what gave me strength or courage, to transition. Um, Advice on should they transition, things like of that nature. Just advice on transition in general. And this, I might come across as a bitch a little bit in this video, and that's like not my intention. Oh my god, even when my hair is short, I play with it. And that's not my intention to sound like a bitch. But here goes. Grow a pair. Which is funny as it sounds. I don't mean to be mean about it, but you have to think about it. You got to live your life. And the key word there is your. It's not your mother's life to live. It's not your father's life to live. And I can see if you're living with them and they're not going to be supportive of your transition, then definitely you need to wait until you're in a more, you know, mm, a more, I'm trying to think of the word, you guys. A more, I'm having a brain fart. A more opportune situation. Thank you. But you just have to weigh your pros and cons. What's it worth to you? What is transitioning worth to you? If it's not worth it, then you can't do it, obviously, because something else is more important. If you really want to transition that badly, you're going to transition. Nothing is going to stop you. Like I said, there are certain situations that make it harder, but if you're not in one of those situations and you're still not transitioning, maybe you don't want to transition. Because if you're a grown person who pays your own bills, and unless your job is going to fire you for transitioning, I don't know. I don't see it, what the big deal is. I know it's hard, but it's hard out there for everyone. People who have cancer, they don't even get a choice in dealing with it. And I just, keep getting these messages from girls, and I don't mind the messages, and I always respond to them and answer. But I'm just like, I don't get it, because for me it was such, I'm not gonna say it was an easy decision, but like once I knew that I was trans, I was like, okay, I gotta transition. There was no like, could I, should I, would I? Like, yes, but up until the point of me realizing I was transgendered, I was like, am I transgendered? Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Once I realized that I was, that was it. There was nothing that was more important to me. I was put on antidepressants because I got so depressed. I considered suicide because, I wanted my hormones so badly, and I wanted people to stop calling me he, and I wanted to be seen the way that I wanted to be seen. And I wasn't, and I could not handle that. I was seriously considering suicide. I developed an alcohol problem, which I'm still dealing with. Um, the military put me on antidepressants. They're like, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I had to give up my military career to transition. And don't get me wrong, some days I do miss the military. Well, not really the military. I miss the people in the military. Um, but it was worth it. It's worth it. To me, nothing is worth more than looking in the mirror and seeing who I want to see, or becoming who I want to see. And I'm still on transition. I'm by no means done. I'm still very early in transition, but I'm already happier than I've ever been. I'm more of the person I want to be. I'm more of an extrovert. I'm more comfortable in situations because I don't know how to explain it. You're just much more comfortable in situations because you feel like you feel a completeness with yourself that, I'm sorry, my aunt's opinion, yes, her opinion matters, but I'm sorry, but it's my life. I'm going to do what I feel is right for me because she has her life and I have mine. And you have to be your number one priority. Your happiness has to come before other people's, unless those people are more important to you than yourself. But I'm sorry, it may make me sound conceited, but no one is more important to me than me. I'm sorry, I am number one to me. It's a dog eat dog world out there, and if you're not number one to you, so you're putting someone before you, okay. If that's your child, totally understandable. If that is, someone that you are responsible for, understandable. But like my personal situation, my aunt who raised me and my uncle, they hate that I'm transgendered. They hate that I'm transitioning. They don't talk to me. They don't want to hear about it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to transition. That just means that means they lost out on getting to know a really great niece that they have, and I feel bad for them because one day they're going to wake up and realize that, fuck, what did we do? We excommunicated her from the family, and she didn't really do anything. And if they don't realize it, oh well, I'm still happy. Either way, I'm happy. So I kind of come out on top either way. And don't get me wrong, I definitely miss them, and they did a great job raising me, and I will always be grateful to them. But at the same time, you have to, and I mean you really have to, if you take anything from this video, you have to put yourself first. your happiness, because you don't want to be 70 years old on your deathbed. And I know I've said this before, but this is something that I live by. You don't want to be 70 years old on your deathbed thinking my entire life was a lie. I wasted and squandered the gift of life that I was given living a lie to please other people who passed away way before me, and now I'm unhappy and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't want that, and I know that you girls don't either. So, like I said, if you're in a situation that you can't transition, understandable. Wait till you're in a better situation. But if you were in a position to transition, position to transition, and you're just scared of what people will think of you, no, that's not a good reason to not transition, because people are going to judge you regardless. Whether you look like a man walking down the street, people judge you. People judge me. People judge, but other people's opinions of me is none of my business. As long as I like what I see when I look in the mirror, it really doesn't matter, because like I walk through the mall, and a trick that I learned when I first started out transitioning, because I was always nervous going out in face alone anyway. Like if I was with friends, I didn't care so much, but if I was alone, like I felt like everyone could tell, and I would start sweating. And like a good trick, I would put in headphones, I would focus on the music, and I would walk through that mall like I was just the shit. I just acted like I didn't care. And if you act like you don't care, eventually you're not going to care. You'll get so used to it, people are going to stare. And you know what's funny is that people are going to stare at you regardless. They might not even know you're transgendered. Like, people stare at people. I believe Natalie Sweetwine said that, and she was so right. They don't even know you're trans, probably. Or if they, they might not. They might be staring at you for a completely different reason. You might have something in your teeth. You might have, like, toilet paper stuck to your heel. Because we always wear heels, ladies, because we're fabulous. No, my friends got on to me for that when I transitioned. I felt like I had to wear heels everywhere. And that'll get you clocked, too, being a little bit too much. But now I wear like boots and chunky heels, and that's fine. But I was wearing like stilettos to the mall, which was stupid. But you want to get as feminine as you can, as fast as you can, and you're just like, oh, I can do all of these things I've always wanted to do, so I'm gonna like wear it all the time. Um, so yeah, if you want to transition if you can. If you can't, wait till you're in a position to transition. Just just know it gets better and hold out until that time, because that time will come. It will come. Um, and while I'm going on at 7 minutes, I'll show you guys my hair growth now. I shaved it maybe 3 months ago, and this is the growth after 3 months. I kind of tried to style it more femininely. I don't know if it works. I don't care. I went out like this today. Like I didn't feel like wearing a wig. Um, I didn't feel like it. I was feeling my short hair, so I didn't wear a wig today, and I still felt pretty. And like this one girl, she definitely thought I was a girl, because I went to the sex shop and I was looking at dildos, and she was talking about like, oh, it's gonna make your clip. I was like, lady, and I just told her the tea right there, and I got an application for the store, so that was kind of cool. She's like, oh, you could be great fit here, but she's like, no, she's like, you're just so pretty. I didn't realize, and so that was a nice little wake up for me that I don't need long hair, but I'm still more comfortable with long hair, but I'm getting more and more comfortable. But my ends are really dry back here. And oh my God, they look so funny because they're like all curled out, but they're so dry. I need a good moisturizer. If anybody knows any good moisturizers for like mixed girls, like biracial girls, feel free to leave a comment for me, because I need something. I use olive oil, and like I use the Motion shampoo, and I use like the pink conditioner. But if you know anything better, please leave a comment, because my hair is my pride and joy. Like I love it. I'm growing. It's a labor of love, and I want it to be healthy when it grows out. It's soft up here. My hair texture is like mixed girl hair. It's not black, but it's not white either. You can kind of see the naps on the side. Well, not naps, but like it's like, you know, whatever. It's prettier when it grows out, but hopefully we shall see. But that's all I wanted to say. I hope I didn't offend anyone too much, and if I did, you can unsubscribe me or dislike this video and leave a negative comment. I always say what I have to say, and that's just my opinion. So I hope everyone has a good, well, it's 11, a good rest of your week. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm going to an underwear party tomorrow at the club that I dance at. I'm so excited. Like I have to go to Victoria's Secret tomorrow to get like a new underwear, because I'm not gonna wear old underwear. Everyone see my old underwear, because I run around in underwear all the time, even when it's not an underwear party. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your week. I always say that, and I hope you all do. And again, any questions? Oh, I got a question about tucking, and I promise you I'm going to do a video about tucking. I'm trying to think of a way to do it that I can't show you obviously how I tuck. That would definitely get flagged, and the pervs would definitely be all up on that. But I will try to explain it in a separate video. I'm just going to try to think about a way that I can explain it that's not, I don't care if it's graphic, I could care less, because that's how you're going to know how to do it, is if it's graphic, because this is an adult channel, and if you don't want to hear like bad words, then you really shouldn't watch my videos because I have a sailor mouth. So if I'm talking about tucking my dick, I'm gonna say dick and testicles and balls and shit like that. But that's coming along soon. So to the person who asked me about that, I'm definitely on it. I just really gotta think of a way to do it because it's not complicated, but it's still something that you kind of have to see. I've actually shown girls how to tuck, like in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, come here, girl, I'll show you, because I'm not shy. So it's easier to see it in person. It's hard to explain, but I'm rambling now, and I will talk to you all guys, all of you guys soon. And I hope you have a lovely